morning, Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 17th. Guys, I know the energies have been quite intense, and I think there was a lot of anxiety this last week. Just in general, that might be those Mars placements. So take a deep breath, my beautiful fire signs, and let's get started. Now, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so check all three. And if you're not sure which one you are, there is a free calculator down below. All right, guys, you might hear my dog in the background sneezing because there's sage. Okay, just going to put that out a little bit. And then we're going to jump right into this. Okay. All right. Let's get started, Aries. Okay, it's the week of August 17th. Ooh, already, right off the bat. And a theme for the week. I'm going to get a clarity card over here. Whoa. I'm sorry, little one. Okay, we have the Star, the Ten of Coins, the Divine Guidance card, the Fool, the Magician, the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands. We have the Strength card. The clarity is the Lovers and the Eight of Coins. The theme is the Page of Cups. All right. Good week, but with some lessons in it. We start out with the Star, which is, in my opinion, the best card in tarot. This week is going to be a lot better, a lot lighter. A lot of the things that you've been working towards personally, professionally, creatively, they're all coming to pass this week. So maybe there was some really strong anxiety and stress last week, a lot of lessons to be had, balance in your life in some way. And this week you're going to notice, okay, I'm getting into the flow of it. You have the Ten of Coins, so this week really is a little bit more about your bigger vision. When I say your bigger vision, it's not just about your career. Where do you want to be in 20 years? Where do you want your family to be in 20 years? What legacy do you want to leave? What do you have to do now in order to reap the financial rewards or opportunities to live that lifestyle that you're looking for? Now you're finally you're seeing the fruits of your labor play out. Maybe you're getting that investment. Maybe you're moving to that new place. Maybe you got that new job. Maybe you're enrolling back in school. Maybe you're buying real estate. Whatever it is, you guys are really doing a lot more success in the financial sector and investments and long-term growth. And when I say investment, it doesn't have to be money. It could be physical things like real estate. It could even be homes. This is the same thing. In yourself, education, health. You're noticing alignment, a lot more flow in the beginning of this week. We have the divine guidance. And the reason is, Aries, is because you listened. You listened to wisdom, experience, mentors, people who've been through it. When you have the divine guidance card, there's more than one way to accomplish something, and the universe is trying to communicate to you through people that you respect, admire, people that have something to offer you because they're wise, because they have experience. It's not just book smarts here. And then you're kind of getting clearer on the meaning of your life, on where you want it to go, not just because it looks pretty, not just because it's everyone else is doing, but because this is you and your approach and your way. And your way is not going to be like everybody else's way. And that's why this week you're seeing this beautiful unfoldment of things aligning, and it works for you. We have the leap of faith and the magician. You're setting off on a whole new kind of path this week, and it's something you would have manifested. And when I say with this card, it's not so much that it's a new beginning. It's more that the way that you're approaching the bigger picture of your life is new for you. Maybe you're doing it in a much more patient way. Maybe you're doing it as a team, not just your, this or that. Maybe you're implementing a lot more patience and faith and allowing the natural unfoldment instead of push, because that's what you did before. You're like, I'm not going to do that again. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm going to really invest in long-term results versus short-term gratification. It's new ways and believing in yourself and knowing that this is going to work for you. And you manifesting it. You have the Ten of Wands. I'm going to have to open the window or something. The Ten of Wands or the King of Wands. And it's like, look at, you don't have to bust your ass, Aries, and you don't have to burn out, and you don't have to people please. Whoa. Sorry, he's playing with his toy. To achieve what you're looking for. What you seek, seeks you. What you desire, desires you. It's the law of cause and effect, this energy, right? So universe is like, look at, work smarter, not harder. There's a different way to go about achieving the goals, achieving your vision. You might be like, well, I'm this age and I want to buy a house and I want to be able to retire. I want more freedom in my life. Don't worry, you will have it. Keep your eye on the big picture. Surrender the hows to the universe, because the more you try to figure it out, Aries, the hows, and the more stress you create for yourself, the more burnout you create for yourself, and it's not necessary. That's why the universe is bringing you all these wise people this week, and now you're seeing the unfoldment because of how you're approaching it. Don't be afraid to try something new, to try something that maybe it's outside of your comfort zone, as long as it's not, of course, going against your ethics or morals, your healthy boundaries. Go for it. For instance, I'm an Aries moon, and I'm don't have patience. Just gonna be honest. But there's some things you need patience for. Growing things, whether it's a plan or a relationship, health results, getting fit. You need to have patience with the flow of life, because you can't control other people or things. I know, right? We wish we could, we can't. But not burnout. Let's look at things bigger. Now we do have the strength card here for me. For you guys. And this has to do, the strength card for me as a reader is a card of breakups. But it's not just breakups like, breaking up. It's kind of letting go of people, places, things, environments, and relationships out of self-love and self-respect. Maybe they're causing you more stress. Maybe they're not really pushing you or moving in the same direction as you. And so you're walking away, or at least standing up out of self-respect, out of self-love, out of those boundaries, out of the steps you've placed for yourself, because this is direction you want to go, and forgiving. Now, the clarity card I do have is the Lovers and the Eight of Coins. This is about you learning about your romantic relationships, learning about the bigger vision. The Lovers, yes, it can be romantic, but it can be any deep-seated relationship, of a sibling, a best friend. These are lessons you have to learn in a relationship, and there might be an old pattern here. The theme is the Page of Cups this week. So this is about new, healthy, emotional relationships of all kinds, social environments of all kinds, really being with people who are on the same path as you, have the same trajectory and goals as you. Now, I'm not saying they have to have the same career, but maybe you guys are both headed towards marriage, or both towards being a homeowner, or traveling around the world, or maybe you guys both are really into building your businesses, and so you guys can respect and understand that. It's really about surrounding yourself with the people, the soulmates, romantic or platonic, that resonate and feed and serve you. Stop trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole. No matter how long you guys have been friends, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much, we've been around each other for 20 years, it's just what we do. But is it healthy? This week, you're going to see so much beautiful unfoldment and approaches and solutions and manifestations in alignment with the health and the lifestyle you want and the future that you want. And you're going to make decisions with people and environments that resonate there. I really hope that served you guys. If you guys like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. If you'd like access to your weekly love forecast, please support me on Patreon, and you have access to all 12 love forecasts for every week for the entire month. It's an extra 48 videos, guys. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.